Right, my surf fishing friends, we're back. We've been gone for about 2 weeks. Went out to New Mexico. There's no ocean there. There's no surf there. How was I supposed to fish? I couldn't make any videos. Hey, let me tell you something. Last time we made a video, I had my bathing suit on, and I always remember thinking, oh, it's probably the last time I'm going to be wearing this bathing suit. Well, it is Veterans Day weekend. It is Saturday morning, and it was down in the 40s, so I got on sweatshirts. I'll be wearing my waders from now on. Anyway, we got the weekend. We're gonna try to fish. Let's see what's in the water. I'm the only one on the beach, so either I don't know what I'm doing, which is probably the case, or I'm gonna get lucky because all the fish are right here. All right, let's see what happens.
Hey y'all, come on out here, man. We're about to get this thing started. Y'all know how we do it out here, right?
All right, I thought we'd take a little tour of Oak Island today. So our first stop is the Beach Pantry. It's right across on Midway, and they sell all kinds of things in there, like soda pops and pretzels and potato chips, ice out front. I got myself a crisp $10 bill the wife gave me. I don't plan on using the public restroom. I already went to the bathroom. We're good. They got some hooks in there. You never know when you're going to need a hook when you're going fishing. But if you go to the back, they got a freezer in the back, and how convenient is that? So you just pop open that freezer, and it's got squid and a mullet, and it's got shrimp. So hey, you got to start somewhere. I'm going to bring the cast net and see if I can get some live bait, but we're going to start with just some frozen shrimp because that's what we got. Okay, next stop. I was going to go to 10th Street. They were doing some construction there, so I decided to just go to 7th. So just as good as any street, I guess. And I went down there, and I was just throwing the shrimp. Hey, do you know how to put on these weights? This baffled me for years, so I thought I'd just do a quick tutorial. If you just slide that little metal thing up, you can open this up and you can take off the weight. Now I'm switching from a 3 ounce to a 4 ounce because I wanted to get a little further cast. And so I'm just going to put the 4 on, slide it in there, push those together, slide that little metal thing back on, and don't push it too far. If you push it too far, it'll open up the other end. So you got to get it right in the middle. And it actually makes like a little click sound if you get it right, and then it'll be pretty solid. That baffled me for years, so you probably know how to do that. Just figured I would show the video. And did I catch anything? Yeah, I got a puffer. That was it. All right, so we're going to the next stop here. If you go down to the end of West Oak Island Drive, there is a little dock there, a pier. It's like a T pier, and there's about no parking spots. There's 2 parking spots, regular parking spots, and a handicap, maybe 2 handicap, I can't remember. But if there's someone else fishing there and you get the other spot, that's about all the room is going to be for you anyway. So I went down there and I brought some gulp, trying to get some trout in the ICW here. Been looking around for some trout in Davis Canal also, but have not found any yet. They didn't like the gulp. I also brought the little pink rod with the shrimp, and that's what actually caught the fish. So I got myself a little silver perch. One of these days I'm going to do a video about catching silver perch and cooking them. I think I catch a bunch of them and cook them. I've heard they're good. I don't know, but I only caught one, so he went back in the water. Then I decided, let me go out in the kayak. So I went out to Davis Canal. Again, I brought the gulp and just kind of throwing it around and see what I could find. And I did manage to hook up with one puppy drum, but he wasn't big enough to keep, so he's going back in the water. But he was fun to catch. So that was the end of Davis Canal. So I had to move on. Where's my next place? I'm like, well, you know what? Let's take the boat out. So we got in the boat, and we went down to Folly Inlet, all the way down where the rocks are. I had never fished there before. I know some people fish down there for sheephead, so I just want to see what people were catching. I did catch this really nice mullet down there, this 14-inch mullet, and I didn't have the video camera with me. I also caught this guy on a piece of crab. I was throwing a piece of crab. I guess he lives down there in the rocks, and he got snagged, but he got off. I didn't have to cut the line or anything. I went to get him off with the pliers, and he just kind of popped himself off. So nothing big there either. So finally I decided, let me go down to the point. But the point was pretty crowded. There was a lot of people there. So that's all the way down the end of the west side of the island. And I kind of walked down a little bit. And again, I was just throwing some shrimp at this point. I was getting lazy. And I caught another mullet. So I do have a refrigerator full of mullet for some fish tacos tonight. But this wasn't my star catch, besides the octopus, which was pretty cool. My star catch was, look, he's all tangled up. Get out, get off. Was this next one. I've never had this happen before. I was fishing, and this was the last piece of bait. I was like, I'm going to go home now. I threw it, and all of a sudden I got this hit, and I'm like, wow, this must be like a little blue, because a lot of people catching blues, because it was really pulling, and I pulled it up, and it was a puffer. I'm like, oh my God, this is the biggest puffer I've ever. I think this is a citation size puffer. It might not look that big. Can you tell how big it is? It's huge. Look, I had to measure. It was like, what, 9-10 inches or something. He's all puffed up. Thing was huge. I think it's a citation puffer. I really do. Here's how you clean this. I saw this online one time. If you just slice the back of the head and you just pull back the sides just a little bit, you can take a fork and stick it in the top. Now I'm going to turn it around because I'm left-handed. But if you stick the fork in there, like I'm not sure which way to stick it in, there you go, and you just kind of start pulling it out, it'll peel right out. Like, look how easy that is. Again, I saw this from a guy online, and it was just like, I got to try this. Now, he's so much better at it than me. I'm like, you can see I'm struggling. But I do eventually get it all the way out there. And I got this huge, big puffer, which is also going to be for dinner tonight because puffer is one of my favorite fish. So that's how you clean a puffer. That's about the 5 places on Oak Island I fished this weekend. Not a lot of fish to catch, but a lot of fun. So get out there, do some fishing.
Y'all ready? Yeah.